Finding a place to live has been a real struggle, as we've told you, for many UT students. For some who moved into the Fort Sanders neighborhood near campus not that long ago, well, they're now having to pick up and move again.
Yeah, 6 on Your Side reporter Dominic Webster talks with students and a disappointed mother about the issues they're now dealing with.
Yeah, Bo and Lori, some residents at Society 865 have been displaced due to water damage suffered after the deep freeze we saw here in December. Now, those students moving from hotel to hotel, not really knowing what to do, and now getting word that they may have to move again. Promises not being kept, constant worry about where to go next. Those are just a couple of things some residents at Society 865 say they are dealing with.
Pretty much we're homeless. And they were promising us these accommodations that they just didn't give. And so finally, after my mom called like 1,500 times, they were like, okay, here's the confirmation.
The problems did not stop there for Sydney and her roommates. They spent time at 2 different hotels, and that was echoed by other displaced residents.
We were placed at one hotel, and then shortly after, I think like 3 days later, they told us that our reservation was no longer there at that hotel, and then we had to move. So we've moved twice now.
These moves causing headaches not only for the students, but their parents as well.
I've already been very, very on the edge of making some noise about this because of their lack of urgency. They were told back during Christmas break it would be done in 2 weeks. And here we are, it's March.
Not only does this affect the students' well-being, their schoolwork and jobs are taking a hit.
It's really difficult because personally, I have a hard time focusing on things anyways. So when I do my schoolwork, in the living room or at the kitchen table, because if I'm in my bedroom, I'm not focusing on anything related to school. So literally living, doing school, doing everything in one small 4 walls has been so hard for me to get things done. Having good Wi-Fi. She was in the middle of a job interview for Vanderbilt, and her Wi-Fi cut out because of the hotel.
Students telling me that they have been notified to leave their current hotel later this month. I've reached out to Society 865, and they told me that the issue has been resolved as of now. I also reached out to the hotel, and they declined to comment. Bo, Lori.
Dominic, thank you. A few of the students have been able to move back into their original apartments, but others tell us they have no plan on where to go next.